Yeah, and we're live. I think. currently, you're still alive. Yeah. Yeah. Totally, a robot is totally what. How you gonna get there? It's just the ocean. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I don't know either, buddy. Uh-huh. I. Oh yeah. Philip, go join the stream so I can make you a mod. Yeah. If you're now joining us, we are waiting on our second player, Lils, who is fashionably late as always. Nice. Mm-hmm. Well. What? Dude, stop playing WoW and come playing D&D. The fuck? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, you can definitely try. I'm not gonna tell you not to. I don't know. How about you try the option that was given to you? The note. Here, I yes, the note that Owen gave you. Yeah. Yeah. You just need, I don't know, 3 or 4 more levels. You know what would also be great? If Lil showed up. God damn it. Uh... it's a matter of perspective, really. Oh, welcome to welcome to the stream, Lils. Hi, we are live. Yes. Wow, Lils. All right, let me just take care of the cheesy background music. And there we go. All right, so are you ready to start? Because if you're not, well, too bad. Philippe, how about you finish that up? Uh-huh, because, we're about to start. And to whoever is currently on stream, thank you for being here. And whoever shows up will probably not hear this, but welcome to Telia Quest. We are a group of D&D players. I am the DM. And we have the illustrious Philippe as Edward, Brightblade the Tall, and Lils as Brom Brimstone, the Dwarf Bard. So, do either of you want to do a last time, or should I be the one to do it? Yeah, sure. It's not okay. So, last time on, I think it was episode 17. Yeah. No, it's Talia Quest. Yeah. Yeah, it was 17. Great, thank you. So, last time on episode 17 of Talia Quest, we. Before that, is the stream okay on your guys' end? Okay. Is it playing normally? I mean, on Twitch. Uh-huh. Cool. Well, I am hoping. Yes! Hi, Pointwork Samurai! You wonderful human being. Thank you. That is what I needed. Oh, can't hear the others. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll just play for everyone. That's yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much that's close to what's been happening. Oh, this is so bad. All right. Let's see. Still can't hear anything. I assume. Hmm. This is weird because it was working last time. Not audio is now doubling on me. That is. Yeah. That's possible. That's possible. It actually says yes. Thank you. It actually, for some reason, it says that. Uh, I don't know why isn't it picking you guys up when it should be? Yeah, Lils, you're not helping. You're not being useful at all. Okay, okay. So, let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, yeah. I promised professional scuff screen. Okay. All right. Try speaking. Let's see if it works. All right, all right. Point work samurai, please tell me it worked because my players won't go on Twitch apparently. You're on Twitch. Okay. Tell me if it works. God. All right. Let's see. This is quality. This it's not working. It's not working yet. Okay. No, no. Okay. Oh, this is going perfectly. All right. All right. This is so weird because it worked last time. All right. Try saying something. All right. Yeah. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, I'm running out of ideas and patience. All right. Let's see. Okay. Okay. How about now?
How about now?
Yeah. Okay. Now wait 20 seconds.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what I'm gonna do as a moderator?
You're gonna
I'm gonna
moderate.
no, I'm gonna block Freyr from being said in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Can you do that actually?
Yes.
Great.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna. No,
So,
Freyr is.
yay! Cool.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Magic.
Magic. And you know what the best part is? We have 11 viewers watching this goddamn mess right now.
Yes.
All right, so everyone, welcome to the stream. We are currently starting on the best of foots. But hey, this is how it starts for everyone. I tell myself every single day. All right, so first of all, we have the illustrious Philippe playing Edward Brightblade. Say hi to the crowd, Philippe.
The Tall. Edward Brightblade the Tall. Hello, and thank you so much, Samurai, for helping us with our technical issues.
Yes, you're a goddamn legend. And then we have Lils playing the Dwarf Bard, Brom Brimstone. Say hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
All right. So now that you can all hear us, we can begin our campaign. Oh, baby, love you. Right. So, hi, baby. Uh, let us begin our wonderful stream. Last time on Telia Quest, after being incriminated for a murder you did not commit.
Again.
No,
Oh no,
you
the other one we
definitely
did commit.
committed the
Yes.
other murder. Yes, you
Well,
definitely
you
committed.
committed.
You murdered a man while being completely naked at the inn. There were no incrimination possibilities there. You did
Yeah,
it.
in front of like 2 witnesses.
Yes. This time, though, after being incriminated for a murder of a kindly old man that was only looking to marry off a pair of nobles, you were sentenced to exile to the island of Oni, this race of red-skinned, large individuals with either one horn or two horns that are highly hyper aggressive and mean as all hell. And apparently, the island is cut off to humans, so being exiled there is probably not the best of vacations. You were exiled with nothing but the clothes on your back. Uh, you were sent into the island several feet from the actual shore, so you had to swim. Then you discover that, first of all, the days on this island are extremely hot. The nights on this island are extremely cold. And you also found out there's incredibly dangerous creatures lurking in the jungles. So,
Like Oni.
Yeah.
yes, and nothing else.
No.
Yes, not like you fought a giant four-armed ape monster or anything. Um, you also had a note that was given to you by your friend, the noble girl Jenny, who is currently the target of this insane child eating cult, according to Edward. Still only claims from Edward. Um, Jenny did give you a note from her brother, the swordsman Owen, that you must find a cove watched over by an eagle amidst the dying sun. And apparently he has plans for you to return home that way. Hopefully, possibly. Either way, you begin on your journey. You fought fought monkeys. Then you fought a giant monkey. Then you had the giant monkey fight giant oni, and then you managed to be the only ones that made it out of that encounter. And
Barely.
yes, barely. You did recover some equipment that you might use. Now you're not as naked as you were before, at least Edward. And you,
I'm still making it.
yes, and this was the second day of your travels, and now you went to sleep on the second night, and we begin as you wake up on the third night of this exile. So as we return to the story, you see that the sun has risen behind you from the north side of the island, and you know that you are on the third day of your exile, the day where you are supposed to reach the cove that Owen noted. As you've come to understand, dawn and dusk are really the only times when this island isn't freezing cold or burning hot, and the warming air wakes you up. You gather the few things you've managed to secure from the Oni in the previous battle and share the last ration between the two of you. Hungry, but thankfully not thirsty, because you've managed to recover 3 whole water skins, your greatest accomplishment so far. You continue walking along the beach, heading south, where you assume this
No,
food.
we don't walk because I summoned my horse,
You summon your horse. After a few minutes,
Betsy.
you
Yes.
summon Betsy to your side, and you ride along the beach.
Ah, Betsy, I missed ya.
Yeah,
That's my girl.
yeah. Betsy clearly hasn't missed the fact that she has to carry a fully armored, rather tall human and a squat but strong dwarf.
And a fat dwarf, you mean?
That was the contract, Betsy.
uh, uh, right. Uh, bye, baby. Thank you for stopping by. Um, right. So, as you are riding along, you find that although the weather is getting hotter and hotter as midday starts to approach, it does begin to rain as the clouds gather above you, and a heavy and rather basically a curtain of rain starts to form. Even though it's raining, you do notice that the water that hits you, is rather warm, and it's not that refreshing actually. So
So it feels good.
it feels decent. You are drenched to the bone. It's not. Keep in mind, it's starting to get hotter and hotter as the day progresses. So it does alleviate a little bit of the heat, but not as much as you think. However, your horse suddenly stops as you see before you the end of this particular stretch of beach. You see a tall cliff face that forms before you, and you are left with possibly uh, two choices. You can either climb the cliff face, or you can go around into the jungle and test your luck there. What do you wish
Ah,
to do?
how high is the cliff?
Um, it's getting rather dark because of the rain, but you judge about 80 feet.
Oof. What do you think, Edward?
About 70 to 80 feet.
Should we go around it?
Couldn't the cove be here?
Ah,
This is very
the
clearly
cove?
not a cove, no.
Oh, okay.
I don't see
Yeah.
anything that resembles an eagle.
Okay. Yeah. Go. We should go around it.
All right. If you go around it, I just want to warn you, it's a jungle. As you were before, you will not be able to take your horse because this is a very dense jungle. Um, you already hear the hoot and hollering of the animals, and taking the horse is going to be very difficult for the creature to traverse.
Well,
All right.
before we enter the jungle, I'm gonna use mage armor on myself.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. I don't think so. Wait.
All right.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just check this spell. This real quick.
Check your spells. And check if you can cast them, because you don't have material components.
Yes, I can. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability to enhance my Wisdom, which is Owl's Wisdom.
All right. I wanted you to keep in mind that's only going to last for 1 hour, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
it's
1
only
hour.
going to be for the first stretch of the journey. All right. So you start wading into the jungle, trying to find your way through. Since you are no longer going along the coast, you are going to have to get some survival checks to deduce your path, because you still have to keep going south, but trying to find the cove. But since you don't have any visual on the coast itself, you're gonna have to do some pathfinding. So if you wish to go through this way, you're gonna have to do a survival roll.
I'll have
And survival roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
All right.
Wow. And you have the
So
plus from your abilities, but still.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
advantage doesn't stack. So
Yeah, it's advantage.
so
Okay.
here's what happens. You two go into the jungle as the heavy rain pours above. The trees do little to stifle the rain. And as you are walking, you hear the animals crying in the distance. You see them just scurrying out of the way from time to time. You do hear some cries that resemble the apes from before, but they are further away. And after about an hour of walking, you see a little bit of light in the distance. You see a break in the trees, and you rush out. And you find yourselves exactly where you started, right next to the cliff.
Uh, I
We
think I
did
know
it.
this place.
We've been going in circles.
Your horse is still there, like.
Oh, shut up, Betsy.
Yeah. Eat some sand. Eat
Well,
it. Sorry.
Fearless.
I
No,
guess
I
we should
don't.
try the cliffs then.
Yeah,
Those were fantastic rolls, by the way.
let's do it.
All right.
Maybe the cliffs will be easier.
Maybe, let's hope so.
Yes, you have amazing experience with climbing cliffs. So, all right. So, if you do wish to go through the cliff, I keep in mind you can't take the horse up the cliff, so you're gonna have to unsummon her, and
Yeah.
you are going to need to roll me well, this is athletics. So please, both of you, roll me athletics as the rain pours. So keep in mind this is going to be harder because the rain is pouring down upon you. So, all right, Brom, and for you roll a 23. Good job, lad. Good job. All right. So you start climbing, and you find that the rocks are actually rather hard to climb, considering everything is rather slippery. And oh, I forgot. Is it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I forgot about the soundtrack. I knew I was forgetting something. Uh, the rocks are rather slippery, and Brom, you find yourself having a difficult time trying to climb. You at one point you slip and you think, "This is it. This is where I fall, and I'm gonna have to start all over again if I survive the fall." But you manage to hold on. Then you look to the side and you see Edward. All right, welcome back. Edward? You okay, buddy?
Clear?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yes, I'm okay.
Oh, all right, you're back. You're back. Okay. So, you're climbing, and Brom, you look to the side and you see Edward. He's like a freaking monkey, just going up that cliff face, like I don't know. He's almost like one of those lizards, those sentinel lizards, just climbing up the cliff face to the top in minutes. You, on the other hand, are having a tough time. You do manage to reach the top, but only after around an hour of climbing. And considering you already lost about an hour in the jungle, the time limit of, well, today is starting to get a bit tighter. But you do reach the top of the cliff.
I was definitely not made for this.
I thought you were a mountain dwarf.
That doesn't mean I climbed the mountains. I was born there. I didn't have to get there.
Ah, yeah. So your dev could probably climb the mountain.
Well,
No?
if you were here.
At least now we're on a vantage point.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
can
see
see
anything,
all
Brom?
the... Apart from the sand and the trees and the ocean. Only more sand, more trees, and more ocean.
Well, currently you see rocks, you see water, and you see jungle. And the cliff does continue. It's basically an elevation, this area. So
Well,
you continue
best
on?
be going.
All right. So you continue following the coast as the heavy rains do not let up. While you're not cold, it does start to get annoying because you don't have any cloaks on you. So you find that your boots are getting full of water and whatnot. However, you continue on with the march, and as the heavy winds hit you, you do almost feel like you're being knocked off the cliff. There is one point where Edward has to grab onto Brom, but nothing bad seems to happen for now. You continue going for another couple of hours, and you look ahead, and as you come to the edge of the end of the cliff, you spot something. You spot a settlement down below.
Damn it.
It is not a town. It appears to be a village of sorts, a larger fishing village. You do see that there are about almost 24 wooden buildings with daub roofs. They seem to be spread haphazardly with walkways between them. The houses seem to be tall, but not really large and wealthy. And you do see, from your vantage point, Oni walking about, hiding from the rain. You also see smaller figures moving between the buildings.
They're slaves.
Well, some of them.
Probably. The other only did say he wanted to capture and sell us. So it wouldn't be a surprise if they practiced slavery.
Yeah, they probably came from this settlement. We should keep hidden. Maybe go around it.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, both of you give me perception checks. as you are surveying this place. Wonderful rolls tonight, guys. All right. It is rather hard to make out anything in particular. You look about, you do see the figures moving, but you can't even tell the shadows apart sometimes. This heavy curtain of rain is just making it a lot harder to pay attention to anything, to just keep focusing. So you can't really make out any details. You do see, however, a path that leads from the cliff down to the beach and then eventually the village. Seems to be more of it basically crisscrosses the cliff all the way down.
Well, at least if we can't see them very well, that means they can't see us either.
I hope so. I don't know if they can see well in the dark or through the rain. But I'm with you on...
From experience, you do know that Oni have the same dark vision as humans, which means they don't have dark vision.
Oh,
What
okay.
about rain vision?
Rain vision,
Rain
well, I don't think any of you have rain vision.
What?
Do
Yes.
Oni ever...
You don't know, maybe.
So we go back to the jungle. Seems to be the only way around them. We can't go to the beach.
I'm on it. I'm on board.
Well, you can get to the jungle after you go down the trail, and then just try to go around if you want.
So
Yeah,
the only
let's
way
do
out of
that.
the cliff is down that path. Is that it?
The only way out of the cliff, yes.
All right. Let us
And
go.
down we go.
All right. You start heading down the cliff. Are you going stealthily or just going normally?
Stealthily, I think.
Stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll me stealths.
I am going to use my hero point on that stealth roll.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
All right.
that's
So
slightly better.
for any viewers that do not know what they're talking about, players get a single hero point when they start every session, which allows them to reroll any roll they wish, any d20 roll that they wish. And they do earn hero points if they do something incredibly awesome or funny, or if I just feel like it, because I'm often a benevolent god, I'm often a malevolent god. But usually you'll find that they use their rolls on pretty much the first, I don't know, half hour to an hour
First.
of
First roll. I usually do it on the first roll.
yeah, it's usually the first roll. But either way, it's a 12 and a 19. So you start heading down the cliff. Luckily, the rain is helping quite a bit. You are shielded from the rain, and from sight because of the rain. Sorry. So, as you reach the bottom of the cliff, you don't hear anything. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Everything seems to be all right. You see the village, and then you see the jungle. So you wish to go through the jungle, correct?
Yes,
All right. So
to avoid the village.
yes. So you start heading around the village. you head into the jungle and you start going deeper in order to avoid the village. As per usual, you're gonna have to roll a survival check.
I help Brom.
Okay, Brom, then you have advantage.
Hey, great advantage.
Hey, it's a natural one.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay. You start heading into the jungle, and you start heading deeper. In, at first, because you're not, savvy trackers, either of you, you start to realize that the only way you had of telling where north was, north basically was because you were following the sun's movements and just extrapolating from that. You're starting to realize that that's not going to happen with the heavy clouds and the rain, which is making it a lot harder for you to progress. And after about, I'm going to say, another hour, you realize that you have no idea where you are going.
As per usual.
Yes. So, what do we do?
She's
I
not
have-
worth.
I have an idea, Brom.
Go
we have
on.
no clue of where we're going, correct?
Yes.
We just know we're going south. I mean, we know we
Okay.
want to go south. I'm not really sure where we're going. North,
So-
maybe.
My idea is we close our eyes, we go around in circles, and then open our eyes and follow that direction.
That doesn't sound like one of your brightest ideas. I mean, considering your ideas, it might actually be your brightest idea. But that doesn't mean it is a bright idea. You know what I mean?
Do you have a
Truth
better
is-
idea?
Yeah, I don't. So
There we go.
I guess we just choose a random direction and follow it until we hit the beach again. Hopefully, it's not the village direction.
Probably.
All right. Random direction. One of you roll me a d8.
You do it. Yeah.
There you go.
Keep in mind,
7.
this whole random direction thing is not much different than the close your eyes and spin around and go in that direction. Just want to
I
point
know
that out.
this was not an alternative plan. This was the same plan.
All right. So,
Without spinning, because I get dizzy. Yeah.
all right, 7. Okay. So you start to head in one of the directions, and as you walk and walk and walk, you see something in the distance, and you do get lower, almost on instinct. Just get slightly down, and you start getting closer. And you hear through the rain this movement of rushing water. And then you see a bridge. The first humanoid-made structure that you see since you've entered the jungle here. And as you look upon the bridge, you do see it's basically an old bridge, an old road bridge over a large and rather aggressive and strong river. Seems like this heavy rain has not been very helpful when it comes to settling this river that is going at it very hard. But the bridge, as you get closer, you do notice it is old. It is partially broken in some places, but it's the only way across. What do you wish to
Well,
do?
we don't have any rope, we don't have anything, so
No.
we go across it.
I should be stable enough. I mean, I guess people cross it.
What if we go as fast as we can?
Uh, that might rock the bridge a bit.
True. Okay, so we go.
Although we shouldn't go too
Very,
slow
very
either. Yeah.
You do see that from your side, the first stretch of the bridge is in better condition than the second one. In
How
terms of
long
the
is the
wood.
bridge?
Let's see. The bridge is about 50 to 60 feet across.
I can run that far.
Just remember, Edward, if we fall, I don't have my materials to, cast my magic. So we will hit the ground hard.
Well, you'll hit the rushing waters hard.
Somehow that's
If-
worse.
Yeah.
Okay, we go. We just go. Alright?
Yeah,
Like we're walking in the middle of the market. No big deal. Just walking.
Yeah.
Don't think about the bridge.
And don't look down.
And don't look down. Never look down.
All right. So who goes
Brom,
first?
Brom, play us some bridge walking song. I'm sorry, market walking song.
Okay, so how about I do a toot 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 toot, like ambience music, and you can start to like the market noises. 5 apples
Oh,
for the price of 4.
I
Come get
think-
your fish.
Yes, I like it. Okay, we start doing that.
All right. So you start.
What a beautiful apple! Brom, do we have enough apples at home? Ah, I'm sure we do, but this one is so beautiful. Let's take it anyways.
Oh, Edward, you can never resist bringing more apples to the house.
No, you know me.
You rascal. The one that will broke because of you and your apple addiction.
Well, let's collect them all. I love red apples, yellow apples, green apples,
As
not
you,
brown apples. Those are rotten.
as you are having a wonderful conversation about apples, trying to keep, well, your detachment from reality, apparently.
Yes.
You start crossing the bridge. You make it 5 feet, then 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, and then through the sounds of the rain, you suddenly start hearing something.
Come on, Edward, don't cry just because I didn't let you buy the apples.
If
We'll
they're
get them
imaginary
tomorrow.
apples, I'm not crying. That little girl is. Wait,
What little girl?
little girl?
Yes, you wake up to reality, finding that you are not in the market, Edward.
Oh
And-
no!
The crying is somehow coming from under the bridge.
Oh, that's even worse. Mermaid!
And then, after another step that you take in this rocky rope bridge, you start seeing something start to come up, phasing through the wood under your feet. The crying is coming from this figure as you see a twisted humanoid body floating upward. Dark, long hair covering her face. Clearly a female body, adult, but you cannot see her face. The long, dripping, wet hair covering part of her body. You hear the crying. She starts to float, her body forming in front of you until it keeps rising about a foot or two from the bridge. The crying continues, and then her head raises, looking at you as the hair parts slightly enough that you see a black eye looking at you.
Ghost! It's a ghost! Run, Edward!
Oh, I dash towards the other side.
She is in front of you.
Yeah, it's a ghost. I go through it.
Okay. Roll for initiative first. Give me a second. Let me just put up the initiative. And move you to the map. So and there we go. Can you see the map?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So I'm just gonna put the turn order here so it doesn't disturb anyone. Could you please select your tokens again and re-roll just so it shows up in the turn order?
Okay. Can Brom keep that one?
No.
Ghost.
Ghost?
Yes.
Zoinks? Ooh, okay. Sorry. Sorry about that. So it's a 5 and a 15. I hope I didn't just delete the... Yeah, okay, I did. And she gets a 19, so she actually goes first. So, suddenly, there's a high-pitched wail. This loud sob just enters your ears as she suddenly screams. It turns from a sob to a scream. And I want both of you to roll me wisdom saving throw. No, sorry, constitution saving throws.
You have +2, Lils.
Oh, it's a 17.
All right. 17. All right. 17 and 19. All right. You managed to resist the worst of the effects. However, both of you still take 14 points of psychic damage. I think I can switch with... Yeah, there we go. All right, so Both of you take 14 points of psychic damage, and you see her body is just floating about a foot from the wooden floor, right in front of you. Edward, what do you do?
Let me just check the aura, because I'm going to prepare an action to dash. I just want to remain within, I think it's 10 feet of Brom. Oh no, it's 5 feet. Okay, so I remain here and I prepare to dash
Okay, I want to point
when
out.
Brom does.
I want to point out. You can't go through enemies.
But it's a ghost.
Yes. You want to try going through the ghost?
I mean, Edward would, so yes.
Okay, I just want to point that out. All right. So you're going to use your action to prepare to dash.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I'll use the dash once Brom starts his turn, because that's enough for him to get the bonus.
Okay. Just want to point another thing out. If you use an action to prepare a dash, you can only move your normal movement, not a full run.
Okay.
Because as a reaction, you only get one action. Okay?
What?
Because you're preparing an action, so that turns into a reaction. Your reaction is to use dash. Dash just gives you your normal movement. So you can't use your
Yeah, makes sense. Okay,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah, makes
all
sense.
right.
Makes sense.
So
All right.
you can only use your, I think it's 40 feet that you got.
40, yes.
Yes. All right. So, Brom.
Let's get the fuck out of here, Edward.
Wait,
And
when your turn starts, I move. And yeah, block, right?
You start to get towards her, dashing. And as you get closer, you feel this aura almost like stinging your skin. And she seems rather solid. Weirdly
Okay.
Shifting, but it seems solid enough. It seems like, and you've encountered the ghost before, I think. Ghosts can choose when they are intangible or not.
Okie dokie.
So you start dashing.
So that's it.
And your movement ends there. And Brom, it's the start of your turn.
I'm gonna move next to Edward
Okay.
and use Dimension Door to get us out of there.
Okay.
Like to the furthest I see, in this direction.
Up ahead. All right.
Up ahead. Yeah.
You
As far as possible.
You grab onto Edward as this ghost reaches out to grab you, and suddenly you wave your hand. A portal appears in front of you, between you and the ghost, and you lunge into the portal. Portal closes, and you find yourselves deep into the jungle.
That was great, Brom.
No way I'm gonna fight a ghost. Especially one as ugly as that one.
Yeah, and on that bridge, nonetheless.
Yeah, I saw in your eyes you were preparing to run as well, so I figured it was our best option.
Yes, just run away from whatever that was.
And remember not to go back to that place.
Dearly noted.
Yes. Well, you at least managed to avoid. I think, yeah, you only took some damage from that fight, but you managed to avoid it as you teleported 500 feet away from the bridge. I'm not going to play a song for you, but you managed to avoid it. So, as you are still in a jungle, you start to wander about, and I'm going to give you another survival roll to see if you can manage to find your way, at least to the
Find
coast.
ourselves.
Brom. All right, Edward. No, first of all, Brom. As you are um, looking at the sky, trying to ascertain any way of finding your way, the path, you you look back and you see Edward already closing his eyes, lifting his head, and spinning in place.
No, 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 Heather. I think I know the way now.
Oh, you do?
The sky
Sweet.
has cleared up a little bit. You see?
Um, yeah. Of course I see.
You don't see anything, but
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Master Dwarf does see something, and Master Dwarf, you successfully lead the two of you towards the coast, towards the beach, as you do stumble upon sand and the ocean. And then you look back, not towards the jungle. You look back in one of the directions of the beach, and you see in the distance the village. You seem to be on the other side of the village now.
Well, perfect. This is exactly where we wanted to be.
Yes. Not slaves to Oni.
It does seem, though, that it is getting rather dark. So, as you continue on through these sandy dunes, with the ocean to your right, you continue to walk, and you see that even though it's raining, the little light that was already around, starts to fade as the sun starts to set. Luckily, Brom, with your dark vision, you spot something in the distance after a couple of hours of walking. You see this faint outline of a large rock that appears to be in the shape of an open eagle's beak that seems to stand above the jungle trees.
Ah, that's funny. That rock over there looks like a big bird. The wonders of nature, hey?
Yeah. Geology sure is fun. Hey, wait a minute. We're looking for a rock shaped like a bird.
No, we're looking like a rock shaped like an eagle.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait!
Yeah. What?
Eagles are birds.
They are. They're carnivores, they're predators, but they're still birds. Well done, Brom.
Ah, this might be it. Let's go check it.
Yes. Let's go.
All right. You speed up, being empowered by this discovery, the adrenaline coursing through you. You rush towards this rock, which leads you into a rocky area. This rocky area, you find that it starts to enter what appears to be a cove. And as the two
A
of
cove?
you, yes, it seems to be a cove.
Oh,
And as the
alright,
two of you
alright.
stand amongst the rocks, while still on the sandy beach, The rain is falling on you, and you see in the distance, mostly Brom, because it's already getting darker. You do see in the distance these abnormally large figures. They are standing on the beach. What do you guys do?
Do they look as tall as Oni?
They look of various sizes. You cannot. Well, you're gonna have to roll a perception roll, but I want you to tell me what you do immediately upon seeing these figures.
Crouch and hide.
Okay,
Yes.
so you hide behind the rocks, and want both of you to roll me stealth rolls, please. 13 and Edward. Yeah, you have disadvantage because of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chainmail.
You turn around, Edward, as Brom hides behind a rock. Your foot slips, and you just face plant, and the sound of your armor just rattles everything.
You think they heard that? They heard that.
Well, you hide, and you sneak a peek, and you do see one of the figures getting closer.
Approaching. What should we do? Should we run?
Just one of the figures, and by the way, it's not the bigger one.
Maybe you can take him.
Yeah, maybe I can, and I draw the sword.
Okay, you draw the katana that you stole from one of the Oni, and
Looted.
yes, looted, whatever.
That's
Not stealing if they're dead.
yeah.
True. So you draw your sword, and as the individual is getting closer, you do hear him go, "Ode, Obrasi!" And you hear some shouting from, and he starts getting closer and sneaks a peek around where you are. And there is this moment where he pops his head out of the rock and looks to the side, and the two of you come face to face.
What does he look like?
He looks like an Oni. Red-skinned, single-horned, bearded Oni.
I punch him.
You punch him. Okay. All right. So just roll for initiative for me. I'm going to give you a... No, because you failed so horribly. So I'm not going to give you a surprise, surprise round.
There's
here.
no... Wouldn't be fair to the Oni.
Yeah, think of the Oni. All right, so 17 and the Oni. Well, thankfully you rolled a 6. So, Brom, you see the head pop out, and you see Edward pull back his fist to punch him.
I do a headbutt.
You rush at him and you jump and try to headbutt. Okay, roll an attack. For you, it's a strength roll with your proficiency.
Yeah. So, yeah. 9/11.
Wow, Lils.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Yeah. All right. So you jump and you try to headbutt him, and here's what happens: you do headbutt him, but you hit his horn. He doesn't budge.
You
And
die. I'm sorry.
and it opens a gash on your forehead as you like stumble back and nearly fall on your ass, confused as to why
Ooh,
your first melee attack in the game didn't work.
Your
maybe
first
I should
melee
start
attack was a
using my
hit.
head to think, not to hit people.
Edward, it's your turn. You,
I punch him
okay, so you're
in the nose.
you're planning on punching him.
I'm just gonna roll this, but it's just for the +6. 8.
Yeah,
Alright.
you try to punch him.
You hit in the horn. It hurts.
You hit him in the horn, and it doesn't budge. And your hand really does hurt because you're used to having these cool gauntlets, but now you don't. And God, it hurts.
I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay, punch him again.
Good punch.
Okay, second punch. You go for the uppercut to the jaw. And what's your strength modifier?
It deals 4 damage.
Okay, so you second punch. You go and you punch him in the jaw. The guy looks angry at you. That's pretty much how his reaction is. Just he looks angry at you and he roars. And well, I'm actually going to put you on the map.
That guy is somewhere.
Oh. I don't know what,
Yes.
I don't know. I said "oh," but yeah.
All right. So let me put on some epic music.
Oh, is it epi time?
Well, you punch the Oni, and the Oni reacts by looking angrily at you. Let me just fix the camera on screen. Yep. Just... Oh, yeah. Could you click your tokens, please? Again, sorry.
Yes,
for,
yes.
For the initiative. Yeah, the 17, Edward.
Mm-hmm. I'm fixing it.
Okay. The ogre. Well, first of all,
Oni.
you look at him as he is almost trying to figure out what the hell is going on, but then you see twist his face into anger, looking at you, trying to ascertain how quickly he can destroy you.
Uh-huh.
And he is going to draw his weapon and attack you. You see him draw a curved blade, not unlike your katana, but thicker, much heavier on the tip. And he shouts, "Hey, he's here! He's here!" And you hear the others roar. Alright, so he's going to attack you. Edward.
This is not epi music material.
Nope. This is epic music material.
Epic. Oh, alright.
Alright.
Okay.
So, what's your AC right now?
It
Mine is 16.
Okay.
good thing. Wait. I had
Actually, Brom,
6.
you're gonna have to mark off another mage armor because 8 hours have passed since you cast it first.
Then I don't have mage armor because I think I can only use it once because it's the racial feature.
Oh, okay.
I think it's once a day without materials.
Yeah, so you
So
don't have mage armor.
Yeah.
All right.
What is the base AC for chainmail?
chainmail?
It's 16, I think.
Chainmail is 16.
Yes, that's my AC.
Okay, so the ogre, the Oni, draws his sword and swipes at you twice, but the first one you dodge, and the second one it hits your armor and doesn't really seem to hurt you. But he does start shouting in words you don't really understand. Brom.
I'm going to insult his face and do vicious mockery.
Okay. What do you say?
I'm gonna say, I would love to insult you, but I think nature has already done that.
Ooh, scathing remark, and he fails his saving throw. He takes 7 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. Good job, bro. Good job.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to inspire Edward.
Edward, you
Thank
feel
you, bro.
inspired. And it's your turn.
Well, being inspired, I will stab him. I think.
Okay, yes. Your sword is not really made for stabbing, it's more for slashing, but it does the job.
That's a first level smite.
Okay, so first level smite. You cast your divine smite through the weapon as this explosion of light tears the Oni apart, and he falls to the ground dead.
Yay. So 10 feet. Sorry. How did we do that? There we go. Oh, I remember. Oh, I remember.
Hey, you remember?
I think so. Was
I
all?
remember.
No.
Isn't it just like click on the right button?
It was like this.
You click it, and then you start moving it, and right click wherever you want. Yeah, there we go.
Exactly.
Yes.
Good lad, good lad. So you run out of cover as you do now see this boat that was currently being pulled by this large Oni, pulled into the shore. You see more clearly. You see these two humans on the ground, kneeling on the ground with their arms tied up. You see the two large Oni. You also see a couple of other Oni, one of them standing on the rock. And you see the first time you see a blue Oni. An Oni that seems to have his hair is almost like floating up rather than obeying gravity. And he turns towards you. Alright, so that would be your turn, Edward. And now it's the Oni's turn. You see the first large of Oni roars as he takes out his large club and starts to move towards you. Movement is 30. And okay. He actually cannot reach you from there, just barely. So he's going to use his. Oh no! Right, he uses a bonus action to do the extra movement.
Oh.
And
Oni.
oh, Oni! And this large one also rushes. Both of them swinging wildly as these two large Oni try to bash in your face. One of them hits, and you take 17 points of damage. The second one misses.
That is damage.
That is damage.
17, you said?
Yes, 17 points of damage as he swings down and hits you, and you hear your armor strain under the pressure of the blow. Alright. That's it for this Oni. You see this Oni, the blue one, he starts to chant something, and you hear from that distance you hear him almost shout something, and then his skin starts to harden. But that's all he does. In the meantime, this Oni moves here, and this Oni moves here as they take out short bows. Brom.
I'm gonna use my movement to get a bit closer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my vicious mockery on this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell, yeah.
He does fail. So his vicious mockery up. You insult his, I don't know.
Face.
Yeah, there's a lot to insult in this guy. He's rather big, rather ugly.
Your mother was an Oni.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oni.
What did you say about my mama?
Alright, anything else you do?
Nope.
Alright. Edward,
Which one did you insult? Was it this one?
this one.
This, the one closer to the
Okay.
water.
I will stab him while he cries. Slash him while he cries.
Okay.
I will use the Bard's inspiration.
Use the Bard's inspiration.
It's rolling.
Alright.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
That is definitely a hit.
And it's a first level smite.
Okay. So 4 plus 14, so that it is a wonderful 18 points of damage as you slash his gut, and you look at his guts, and it seems to have a big belly, but it's all muscle.
I'll
Pretty
slash
hard.
it again.
And you slash it again. That is
Aha! That's another smite.
right. Plus, so 19 points of damage. He looks rather injured with that. He's still standing though. I crush you.
Shut up.
So they do speak common.
Aha.
They just choose to be dicks.
Well, he's going to choose to smash your face in right now. So
I respect that.
yes. All right. So both of them are going to try to bash you. Only one of them hits, and you take 13 points of damage. Again, another blow. You feel your armor straining under the impact. This isn't as good as the armor you used to have.
How much?
13. Yeah. At
Oh,
this
nice.
point, the other Oni, they have taken out their bows and arrows, and they start firing But these large Oni are in the way, so this one actually has to move. This guy actually moves here. And this one, well, moves here, but Edward, you're gonna have a lot of cover. And there's another one way back here who also have cover because of the large ones. So your AC isn't going to increase because of this. But they are going to
Yes.
try to hit you. Let's see.
No, come on. Can't we all just get along?
No.
Come on, you just killed your friend. Seems
Right.
like you need a new friend.
So they all start firing, but the arrows, because of the heavy rain and because of the big Oni in front of you, they all miss. All 3 arrows soar through the sky and then hit nothing. One of them actually hits the backside of one of the large Oni, but he doesn't really care. You just see him go. All right.
Wow, that's a monster.
However,
He's not an NPC.
the blue Oni gets closer. Actually, I can move. Yeah, there we go. This can go here. Much easier. Okay. So, blue Oni starts speaking some words, some choice words, as he begins to cast a spell. Huh. Okay. Oh, nope, that's concentration. So he's gonna have to actually move. Actually no. He's gonna stay there. He's going to start preparing a spell. Because can't really hit you guys from there. Well, not easily. Brom.
I'm gonna approach Edward, touch him in the shoulder, and give him a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Ooh. Cure Wounds is not a component required.
Nope.
Verbal and somatic only.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Edward, you heal for 21 HP.
And I move back to where I was.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I inspired him. I pat him in the back and I tell him, "Come on, Edward, you can do this."
I need your help, bro. There's too many.
I will help you at a distance. How about that?
Alright, I'll take
Speaking
it.
of which, I actually forgot. At the end of right, let's do Edward's turn, Brom's turn from now on. You see something appear. You see another figure climb from the rocks, surprising this Oni. And start to slash with his blade. Yeah, it's with all attacks. Yep. And you see him slash the Oni's head off completely.
Who the hell is that?
Ah, it's that night.
What night?
You know, the one that likes to play dirty on duels. I'm kidding.
What the
I think it's
hell?
Jenny's sister. I think it's Jenny's sister, brother. Sorry.
Yes, Jenny's sister brother. Yes, you
that
do see.
that works.
You
Jenny's
do.
sister's brother.
You do
That
see.
works.
You do see Owen, Jenny's brother, come out from the rocks and decapitate one of the Oni.
I thought he was named like this, with an E,
Nope, it's with a Y.
with a Y. Why?
Edward, it is your turn. As Owen.
Well, we can't really see it's him, right? Because
You just see a figure, but whatever.
Okay. I slashed this ogre, Oni, with ogres.
Yes.
it's ogre only.
Well, Oni is a word for Oni for ogre, so.
I'll use the inspiration.
Okay, who's the inspiration?
Nope.
Flop.
Actually, that is a hit.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
No divine smite now.
No divine smite. He is still standing. Still going a bit, not strong, but he is injured, limping, but he's still standing.
Then I'll strike him again.
Strike him again. That is definitely a hit. And
Alright.
that is a kill. As you stab him through the throat, when he falls down.
And I move. No, I stay.
Okay. Alright. Oni's turn. First, the big one. He's going to swing at you with his big hammer. Well, it's a glove, but yeah, it's a great glove. Ooh. That is a natural 20.
Natural 1. Oh. Okay, I'll take
Could
it.
be worse.
I can take it.
Could be worse. You take 21 points of damage, which is actually the same that Brom healed you.
You're welcome.
It is exactly the same.
Yeah. So he crushes his great club into you, and it hurts quite a fair bit. This guy. Now he's got aim on you. This guy moves here and he can aim as well. They did not seem to have noticed Owen decapitate one of their own. And the two archers are actually going to fire at Brom.
Get the casters.
Well,
They're not done, yeah?
get the one that is not being crushed by the giant Oni. Okay, Brom, your AC is 12?
13.
13, so you take 2 hits. You take a whopping 4 damage and 6 damage.
Alright.
Alright. This Oni going to move here. Actually, no, he doesn't need to move here. He is going to unleash his spell. Yep. He's actually going to hit his own large Oni, but he releases as lightning starts crackling all over his body. He points his finger towards you, and a lightning bolt, in a moment, an instant, fires from it, going towards the large Oni, Edward and Brom. Both of you and the large Oni have to do dexterity saving throws.
You don't have +2 now, Brom. You're not within my Oh,
I know.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ooh, Edward, that's gonna hurt. Well, it's not extra damage, but well, it's full damage. All right. Oof. Okay, Brom, you do pass the saving throw actually, but Edward, you fail. And I'm actually gonna see if the big Oni passes. No, no. You rolled almost as bad as Edward. So
Poor guy.
yes, you take Edward. You take 28 points of lightning damage.
I'm out.
And Big Oni also takes 28 points of lightning damage. And Brom, you take half of that. So
10.
14. Learn to math, Lils. And he's actually going to use his ability to cast Galvanic Overcast, which is an ability where he can. Okay, so he rolls a d20. And he takes. Okay, so it backfires. Okay, so the blue Oni, the lightning that was surging around him, he was trying to redirect that lightning towards Brom after the lightning bolt, but it suddenly backfires and he seems to be in pain as it goes over his body, damaging him instead. Yeah, so what he was trying to do backfired. Brom, it's your turn. You just see Edward fall to the ground.
Nino, Nino.
Yes.
So I touch
Yeah.
Edward and I give him a third level healing cure wounds.
Okay. Edward, he touched your bits. You wake up with a dwarf fondling your bits.
Yeah, it's not a dwarf, it's Brom. Not just a dwarf.
Aww. He's a special kind of dwarf.
And I use my bonus action to inspire him with a kick in the butt so that he gets up faster. And I move back to where I was.
Reboot.
Yeah, Edward.exe is restarting. Alright. Anything else you I don't think you can do anything else. So
No.
Owen's turn. Owen is going to move, jumping from rock to rock. And then he is going to use his bonus action to use a key point to actually get towards the blue Oni. And he slides and skids across the sand. His sword flashes, and he does 3 attacks on the blue Oni. Right, so he hits with all 3 of the attacks. Nice. However, his blade does seem to almost bounce off him. Oh, wait. No, it's non-magical. Cool. So he's going to take full damage from Owen. So that's... Oof. Okay. Owen slashes 3 times, creating these large gashes across the blue Oni that he groans in pain and almost falls to one knee, seems incredibly injured from that attack. Edward.
I move over here
Okay.
and attack the big Oni.
Okay. That is
And the first level smite, yeah, I still have those.
okay. Okay, 16 points of damage. He is still standing.
Second attack,
Ooh, definitely.
second level smite.
Okay. So increasing the power on the second blow. And that is a kill. As your light blade explodes across his body, the second large Oni falls.
And I move over here into melee with that Oni.
Yep, yes you do. Oni's turn. The Oni, well, the one in melee with you drops his bow and draws his sword. He's just gonna attack you. Ooh, misses. Cool. The other one sees that the blue Oni is in trouble and he actually goes to attack Owen. Draws his sword as well and tries to slash at Owen's head. That's a miss. Alright. And now for the blue Oni, who is going to cast a spell, looks at Owen angrily, and he casts a spell. Okay, Owen has to do a Constitution saving throw, which he fails. And he takes... Oof. Right, so you see the blue Oni grabs Owen's shirt, and then you hear this loud thunderclap that explodes and hits Owen like a truck as he stumbles back, gasping for air. Owen is definitely bloodied.
Wow.
That was he rolled really high on that damage. All right, but that is that for them. Brom, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers on this guy.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers. Rolled a natural 20.
So he takes 1 damage.
Oh my! You killed him. No.
Oh, damn it. Do you still have Inspiration, Edward?
I don't.
Okay, then I use my bonus action to inspire you again.
Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Right. Owen's turn. Hurt, but not out of the fight. Owen grabs his blade again and is going to try to slash. Hits twice. Ooh, it's not as good. The blue Oni is actually on his last legs, but he's still up. He's actually going to apply Stunning Strike on the last one. So let's see. Stunning Strike. Forgot that he can do that. But no, he rolled too high on the Constitution saving throw. So that was Owen's Edward.
I will attack this Oni twice.
Attack that Oni twice.
Is that a hit?
That is unfortunately not a hit.
Okay. What about now?
That is fortunately a hit.
Alright. 7.
7. 7 damage.
I move here.
Okay. Cool. Oni's turn. First, the Oni fighting Edward. That is a hit. You take 9 points of damage, Edward,
Oh boy.
as he slashes across your torso, damaging part of the armor. The other one is trying to hit Owen. That is a hit on Owen. Ooh, 12 damage.
Damn,
Owen.
son.
Yeah, Owen, my boy, what is happening to you? 12 damage. Owen is definitely, definitely bloody. And the blue Oni is actually going to try to do the same ability, the same spell again. The one that screwed up.
We're gonna get Jenny's brother killed.
No, he's fine, Good as new.
Okay, so he is going to have to do a Constitution saving throw. This time he passes, so he's going to take half of that damage. Okay, so he takes 14 points of damage. He's definitely injured.
Yes. Oh no!
Yep. And you see him stumble, but still gripping his sword tightly. Brom.
Nurse Brom on the rescue. Cure wounds 3rd level.
Nurse Brom indeed.
Last 3rd level spell slot.
Ooh, that's a big hill. Thank you, Brom.
Brom with the big heels.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So, Owen's turn, and he's going to try to kill the blue Oni. He honestly just needs... He misses? And he hits. Okay. He only needed to hit once, as you see him decapitate the blue Oni. And he stumbles a bit, looks at the other one, while he's gasping for air, because he doesn't have a Nurse Brom next to him. Edward.
Same deal. Strike him twice.
Alright. Not a hit.
Not even once.
And definitely not a hit, yes. Alright, so you swing and somehow, smaller targets seem to be harder to hit.
Yes. Ooh,
Somehow.
thunk it.
Who would have thunk it? The Oni moves here and swings at Edward. Actually, no. He's smart. He saw Brom healing, so he's going to swing at Brom.
No, just a helpless nurse. I'm not here to fight.
Yeah, that's a hit. Brom, you take 12 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, Edward, you just see him circle around you, and as you get ready to block his attack, he swings at Brom, and you see Brom fall to the ground, to the sand. Alright, the other one is still trying to kill Owen.
Little does that Oni know that I can heal Brom as well.
Well, he
Haha.
doesn't know that.
Uh-huh.
And
Secret healing.
The other one misses Owen. Brom, roll a death saving throw. Okay, you're
I'm
stable.
stable.
We have a different rule for death saving throws, just for anyone who watches the VOD, because or whoever is watching. I don't know if anyone is, but it's the same as the Pathfinder rules. So it's at the same time deadlier and easier to stabilize.
Like the more times you fall, the harder it is for you
Yes.
to stabilize.
Yeah, basically you're down with 1 wound, so the next time you fall, the DC is 12. Goes from 11 to 12, and then if you reach dying 4, you're dead. That's pretty nasty, especially if you start falling multiple times in one fight. Okay, Owen attacks that Oni. Let's see. All right, Owen just hit twice, and then a natural 20.
I'm gonna say he doesn't need our help.
Owen just did. I'm actually gonna tell you. Let's see. 3. Yeah, Owen just did 40 points of damage in one turn. Suffice to say that Oni is no longer breathing. And you see him gasp for air and take a moment. And then he sees Brom and you and... Alright, I'll be right over there. Edward.
There's no need, Owen. Me and Brom got this, don't we, Brom? Brom? And I give him 35 HP with Lay on Hands.
Ooh, beautiful. So you're healing Brom, okay. 35 HP, Brom, you suddenly wake up. Feeling...
Feel more refreshed than ever.
Yes.
The power of God. God.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
I guess I owe your god a drink.
Oh, good luck with that.
Well, either way, it is the Oni's turn. And the Oni, seeing healing and his compatriots, well,
He kills
die.
himself.
No, he doesn't.
Typical.
But he does know that he's not getting away from this alive. So he's going to try to take you with him. He does hit you, Edward. Edward, you take 7 points of damage.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Brom.
Yeah.
Hi, Ba.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Sorry.
Yes, it's your turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use vicious mockery on the guy.
Okay. He fails with a 2. Like, you're killing him and hurting his feelings. He is not having
You
the best
smell worse than Edward's armpits.
Hey.
Ooh. Edward,
That's pretty bad.
You also take 5 points of damage.
You know what? I'll take them.
No.
Yes, I'll take them.
Okay. Owen.
Oh, ups.
Owen looks at you. You got this. Do you need help?
Yes. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Just find some soap. Don't ask why.
There's still 2 others for you to kill there.
I slash him twice.
Okay. Second attack hits. Alright. And you... I'm just gonna say you not chop off his head, but you give him a nice slash across the belly. And he falls. Alright.
See? Told you.
So, as the last of the Oni falls, Owen swipes his sword, the blood falling from the blade, then he sheaths it and gives you a nod and goes, "This is not the welcome I was expecting for you, but it's good to see you're all right."
Thank you so much, Owen. Well, at least now we have a way to get off this godforsaken island.
Well,
Ah,
things got complicated back at the trial, and I couldn't help you.
It's okay, don't swear it.
Well,
It was rigged from the start.
yes, it did seem like that. I found several things odd with it, but either way, it's good that you didn't try to escape, because now we can head back to Deer Hill, and as long as you keep your head down, hopefully people won't take too much notice of you, and you can move around more freely.
of course, no one's gonna notice a dwarf.
Well,
Yeah, there are many dwarfs going around.
there are a couple of dwarfs back at
Yeah.
Deer Hill, but
It's just that everywhere I go, I seem to be one of the few. People take notice to me pretty fast.
there aren't a lot. But either way, it'll be much easier for you to move if the guards aren't looking for you.
Maybe I'll shave my beard and don some armor or something.
Are
They're
you
looking for a
allowed to shave your
dwarf bard.
beard?
Well, I'm not home now, am I?
Oh, but is it actually illegal to shave your beard back at home?
If you live under my father's roof, it is.
Oh, alright, I get it. Oh, don't shave your beard, Brom. Looks so good on you.
I prefer to look alive
Uh, fair point, fair point.
and not in jail.
Even better. And speaking of looking alive, those two won't be alive anymore once we get there. Uh,
Which two?
the old man and the other guy.
Of course.
Whose
The old
names
man
you
is
clearly
supposedly already
remember.
dead.
Sorry.
What? Sorry? What did you say?
The old man that supposedly is dead,
Yeah, supposedly.
right? The one that supposedly we killed.
I just know he's alive.
Of course he is.
He has to be alive, yeah.
Those bastards orchestrated the whole thing. Please tell me Jenny is not with that man. Owen?
As you're having this conversation, Owen is already heading towards the two humans that were tied up, and he
Owen?
is cutting their ropes. And he goes, "Well, as far as I know, when I left Jenny in the care of my master. Well, he's at least looking after her, making sure nothing else happens. I after you left, I had some trouble trying to find a ship that would come to this island. Because believe it or not, it's actually really hard for to find people that would brave coming this close. And as you can see,
That is not at all hard to believe.
yeah, and he's still cutting their ropes, and you know, thankfully Samuel and Boyle here, I've known them since I was little, and they took up the challenge. He nods at them, They nod back, rubbing their wrists. Anything for you, young master? It nods. But apparently, we were waiting here for a few hours, waiting for you to arrive, and the Oni showed up, surprised us. Thankfully, I managed to hide myself. Good thing you managed to come by when you did, because I don't think I could have taken them all by myself.
No, of course you couldn't. We, on the other hand,
We have the situation under control.
completely under control.
Absolutely.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
So when do you plan on going back home?
Well, as soon as possible. I don't really plan on sticking around unless you have something else to do.
No, just give us about 8 hours so we can rest, tend to our wounds.
Well, I rather you take those 8 hours while we're going on the ship. It's going to take about a day to get there.
Oh yeah, that makes much more sense. Yes.
As far away as we can from this island.
Let's go.
All right, Samuel, are we ready? Sure. We just need to gather some supplies back, put them on the ship, and we're good to go. They go to their sleeping bedrolls and stuff, and you all get on the ship, and you start riding back towards Woolgate, the island of Woolgate, or specifically back to Deer Hill. As you're riding, Owen sits with you. First of all, he gives each of you cloaks. And
Oh, that's good.
You do recognize these are your cloaks. And then he pulls back a tarp, and both of you see your equipment. The equipment you left at the mansion. And he goes, well, didn't manage to get your sword or your loot, as they were already in the possession of the court, but managed to get everything else.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Owen.
Well, maybe we can get the sword and the loot some other way.
It's quite all right.
I do think Tail now has them.
Owen, my boy, it's not the sword that makes the warrior. It's the bloodthirsty rage that boils within.
Well, my master always preached that one should remain calm and not be enraged in battle.
Well, your master wasn't... Never mind, I don't want to talk about that again. We come from different paths, Owen. But you fight well. I'll say that.
As do you. That was
Thank you.
Impressive.
And with my sword and Brom's magical abilities, we'll make quick work out of those cannibal-eating assholes.
Well, limited magical abilities for now.
Yeah, still.
Brom, you do have your old arcane focus.
Which I can use as an arcane focus?
Yes.
Okay.
You when you got the loot, you immediately switched towards the dust loot, but you can switch back to your old arcane focus, which was
A different loot.
Which was a different loot. Yeah.
A common loot.
A common loot. Yeah. So now you have your gear. I do believe you told me that you didn't save your gear.
Nothing at all.
Deleted everything.
Okay. I I can get it for you. Don't worry.
I just
Thank
know
you.
we had like 50 platinum
Uh-huh.
and some copper coins.
All right, let me just get, because I actually screenshotted everything. Okay, so Brom, you had eight copper,
Yes.
44 silver, 21 gold, and 50 platinum. You also had a flute, a love letter, which remains untouched. You have your normal clothes, a backpack, so basically the adventuring kit. You have these disguise kit. I'm just gonna tell you the main things. I can give you the rest of the stuff later.
Go on.
You have 3 healing potions. You had the the white Pathfinder belt. You had a strange blue potion that you never figured out what it did.
Yep.
And the ring of warmth. Oh, and thieves' tools. Edward, you had significantly less stuff. You had 5 copper.
I remember the money. I didn't delete it. I
Oh,
just
okay.
deleted the.
So you had a holy symbol of your god of Dorman,
Yes.
the god of travelers. You had the explorer's pack. You had two unfinished healing potions.
Yes. That are basically drugs.
You had the magical shield pin that you never figured out what it did. The white Pathfinder belt.
That was in the sword.
Oh, well, so you don't have the white Pathfinder belt.
Nope.
A normal finished healing potion. And you have Wynn's Expedition Journal.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem at all, my friend. So, you...
Wait, can you just tell me the name of it's Win? W
W-Y-N.
N N double
Yes.
N.
It's
Okay,
like
yeah, just
Owen, but without the O.
yeah.
Yeah, so you have her journal. So, you make your way through this stormy...
Wait, what about the full plate armor?
Oh, yes, also the
Did they?
full plate armor, because it was in your room.
Okay, okay.
He
And
managed...
that's the first thing I put on.
He managed to recover everything you left at the room. So, but the sword was used as the murder weapon for the trial, and the loot was something Brom carried with him. So both of them were confiscated. Coincidentally, the two most valuable things you guys own.
Yep.
Well, it is what it
Yeah,
is. So,
whatever. As long as we have a way to kill them, it's all good.
true. So,
They suck. I hate them.
you do rest on the ship. You sleep, feeling safer because of the company and your equipment. However, it is a stormy night, and the ship is super big. It's more of a fishing ship that was kind of modified, upgraded, so to speak. But you do manage to recover your stuff, your health, and in the morning You wake up and you see Land Ho. Owen turns to you and goes, very well. Once we arrive, I'm going to go on ahead to the mansion. What are you two do? What are the two of you doing?
We should go to the mansion where they claim to live.
You're going to Tails' mansion.
Yes.
All right.
We gotta do something. We can't just stand doing nothing.
Of course.
I mean, they eliminated us. They have some other plan for Jenny.
Of course. I just be careful and keep your head down. You're not wanted, but if the swords of Mal, if they spot you, they might recognize you. And he looks at Edward. They probably don't recognize your armor. So then he looks at Brom. You were right.
I start shaving.
Okay, so you take out a sharp knife
and some soap.
Yeah, and start to shave as best you can with the rocking boat. You cut yourself and you take 1 point of damage.
Ouch!
And then you cut yourself again and take another point of damage.
I'm not really used to this. As you can see, I don't usually shave my face.
You have you have a patchwork face for a while, not as handsome as you like to present yourself normally. But either way, you shave, might help, and you arrive in Deer Hill. The ship docks, and you make your way out. Owen turns to you and goes, all right, I will check on everything, and if I can, I'll try to meet up with you.
Okay.
Be careful, Owen.
You're the ones heading towards a potentially dangerous place, so you should be careful.
Well, we will try.
Yeah.
He nods, and then he turns around and leaves.
So, Edward, while we are here, we should probably get some fake names in case someone overhears us.
Okay.
So from now on, you can call me Brim. Brim Bromstone.
Brim. Okay. And I shall be Edgar.
Perfect.
No. Let's come up with. Your name is good. Brom is different from Brim. Yes, but Edgar sounds too much like Edward. I will be named Julius.
Julius.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a kid that died that I knew when I also was a kid.
Did every kid that you knew died?
Yes, except that one, Tail, and he's about to.
Hopefully.
No, there was another one that escaped with me, but he stayed on the other continent. So I don't know what happened.
I wonder if he's a supervillain now as well.
No, he was a coward. He really was a coward. So no. Any hoozles, I will better summon the horse so that we can ride peacefully, Brom.
Do you remember where the mansion was, supposedly?
No, but we were following the old man into that general direction.
Oh yes, through the jungle. I mean the forest.
The forest, yeah.
Okay, let's go then.
You do know that supposedly the mansion wasn't near Deer Hill, it was closer to Beard's Rest. To Brid's Rest, sorry. And Brid's Rest was the first place you came to. The old man wasn't heading towards the mansion, he was heading towards the inn.
Oh, okay. Because okay. I thought that we followed that night because he was going to the mansion.
Nope.
Yeah,
Alright.
we were trying to find out what he was doing.
Yeah, true.
Supposedly he was heading into town to get to the inn because Tail was staying at the mansion. Right. So, do you guys then head towards Bridge Rest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you start heading on your way on horseback, which does slow your horse down because it's carrying both of you, but it's basically at the same walking speed as normal. You head through the rain as it just does not seem to let up, this rain, but you do notice one thing that is wonderful. Even though it's raining, it is not overwhelmingly hot.
And there are no Onis.
There are Oni. Sometimes you see an Oni.
Yeah, but not aggressive Onis.
Not savages.
Try
These are
punching one.
civilized.
Ah, yes. Civilized Oni. Quite different from the other Oni. Yes, you do see an Oni here and there in town. But they're working. They're interacting like normal. As you said, civilized Oni. And you start heading towards Bridge Rest. The trip does take about a day, so you do have to camp at night. Before
Guess what? I cast my tiny hut. Oh yeah.
For the first time in days, Brom casts the spell that creates an impenetrable magical barrier for you to rest in safety.
Yay!
Missed this.
I do want you to roll one thing. Both of you roll me deception rolls.
I am
I'm very
good.
deceptive.
No, I'm not that good. Okay.
Well, my minimum is a 20.
Ooh!
Okay. Brom, you are very good at presenting
Lying.
yourself as someone else. And Edward, you learn from the best, apparently, and you follow Brom's lead, and having a helmet also helps, which covers your face, and you don't speak a lot. And during your first day of traveling, you seem to have passed as just normal adventurers.
Julius and Brim.
Yes,
Yeah.
Julius and Brim, the two.
What adventures could those two have?
Yes, indeed. Right. The night. Do you want to? Yes. Do you want to keep watches, or are you just sleeping because of the dome?
I'll keep watch. I'll take the first
Yes.
one.
Okay. Roll me a perception, please. All right. You feel safe inside the dome, and you feel safer than ever, which causes you to fall asleep halfway through your watch. And when Edward wakes up, he just sees Brom snoring.
He earned it.
Alright. Roll a perception effort. Alright.
Nice.
You do see some travelers passing. As you are on the side of the road with the dome, you see 3 horsemen rush past you from where you are going towards where you came. They are running.
What do they look like?
Because you don't have any dark vision and there's almost
Right.
no light, you can't really make out their features. You just saw that with the moonlight you were able to see the horses, and you saw the horses pass.
Okay.
Either way, the night passes, you get out of the dome, and you get on the horse, and about 2 or 3 hours later, you see up ahead of you the city of Bridgerest, the largest city in Woolgate, and the one you originally found when you reached the island. What do you wish to do? As, by the way, rain is still falling.
I would say we stay in here the minimum time possible. Maybe go to an inn, not the same one we did, because people might recognize us. And try to figure out where the mansion is and go there.
Maybe ask around or something.
Maybe over here. Because if we ask around, might raise suspicion. Unless, Brom, you're a Brim. Wink behind the helmet. You are a master of words. Maybe you can ask them without sounding suspicious?
Maybe we could say that the mister has won some prize and we just want to deliver it.
Okay, what is the prize? I know, these fantastic 2 healing potions that don't work that well.
Maybe a secret admirer has sent a mariachi group to sing at his window.
What the hell is a mariachi?
I
I know what a mariachi is, but they don't exist in this. Whatever.
Yes, they do now.
It's a group of bards that sing this specific type of music.
Yes.
Over and over again. What's that, guys? Same old song?
Careful, we might get copyrighted.
Yes, true.
So,
Maybe we
Good
just have
morning,
a flower delivery for the Lord. I don't know, something.
Alright, okay, that's good. That's good enough. We're going to play for the Lord.
Yes, a deadly song, if you get me.
Of pain.
Suffering. What was his name again?
Tail.
Tail.
Dale Haley. And you best remember it.
We did.
Okay.
Tail, I'm gonna tell you a tale.
Alright. So, as you are, but first, before any of that, you are at the city gates. I need something specific as to what you are trying to do now.
We go to an inn. That's not our. That's not the same as the one we were at.
So you're not
Yeah.
going to the White Cloud.
Nope, we're going to another one.
All right. So you head through the streets, asking around at peasants and villagers, city dwellers, for a place to stay. There, aside from the White Cloud, there's only one other place that. Well, there's two other places, but the second place has a bad reputation for housing people of ill repute. If you do wish to go there, he does give you directions, but there is a second inn that you can stay at, the Water Horse. So you go to the Water Horse, and it's by the docks. Inside, you don't see any Oni. You do see several humans and an older gentleman. Doesn't seem to have as much of high quality as the White Cloud had the last time you stayed here. It's more of a affordable inn. But you do have money, so either way, do you get a room, same room for the both of you, or an individual room?
Yeah. Same room.
Okay, so you get the same room. It's going to cost you a total of 1 gold.
I give him 1 gold.
Okay. So you pay for the room, you stay, and you do have a room. It is still midday, so you have a room for when you want to go sleep tonight, but you still have a whole afternoon.
So maybe we talk to the innkeeper. They usually have these sort of informations.
Maybe he does know something.
All right.
So let's just pretend we have some delivery for him, eh?
Okay, what delivery do we have for him?
It doesn't matter. We don't actually need to have a delivery, you just need to pretend we have a delivery.
Okay, but we do have a delivery. It's the healing potions.
Sure.
Made from across the sea. They will cure all ailments. They will make your hair grow in places where it's impossible. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. You do find the innkeeper downstairs cleaning a table. It's an older.
Good day, mister.
Hi. What can I do for you?
In a bit of trouble here. You see, we were sent here because we have a delivery for Mr. Tail Haley, and my boss gave me a paper with the directions, except I lost it on the way here. If I go back and talk to him, he's gonna cut my payment. Could you help us, please? Do you know where this man lives?
You want the Haley estate, huh? All right. It looks like, from what I remember, I hear it's in the east of the city, about a few hours travel. Don't really know the place, but from what I hear, it's around that area. They have this. Was it the rice wine production? It was the rice wine production.
Well, it should be easy to spot then. Big house, probably lots of servants around, the wine farms and whatever.
Probably. Look for the rice fields.
Well, thank you. I mean, you just saved my life. Ah, I'll pay you a drink later when we come back to sleep, huh?
Ah, right. It's mighty kind of you.
So, Edward, let's go east to the rice fields.
Yes, we shall go to the rice farms.
Okay. So, do you go by horse or by foot?
By horse.
Okay. You get on your horse, and not so much, and more like.
Yeah, that sound.
Yeah. Yeah. You start heading east, following the main road, and you do go past a few travelers. Thankfully, Bridge Rest is far enough from Deer Hill that it doesn't really. There's not a lot of trouble with people identifying you, so you're more at ease here, keeping up your secret identifications.
That we haven't used yet.
Yes. Well, in case someone asks, you already have it prepared. Either way,
Yeah.
you continue on, and you do start seeing rice fields. These long patches of submerged fields that you do see some Oni working on them. A couple of humans. Seems to be a good balance of Oni and humans working there. And you continue on the road. You ask around some of the farmers, and they keep pointing you in the direction. And eventually, you come upon a compound. As you go, you crest a hill. You see a compound of. It does have these relatively tall walls, and then it has this large mansion, and next to it there's another building with some smoke coming out of it.
How she probably did ditch Betsy here and go by
Yeah.
foot.
I unsummon her.
Okay, so the horse pops out of existence. And what do you wish to do?
We should find a way to get in without being noticed inside the mansion.
Yeah, but don't you want to wait for nightfall?
Yeah, it would be better. You can see at night, and most people can't.
And probably, less people roaming around the mansion at night
Yeah, and working around the field.
and working on the fields.
So you find a distant location. Roll me a perception. Okay.
It's the third 19 I roll on a row.
Nice.
What the hell?
Well, Edward, while Brom is mostly keeping an eye on the mansion, you actually find a good place to hide. There is a higher hill further down the road with some trees and bushes that hide your position well enough, and you can keep a good eye on the whole mansion. And you stay there in the rain, just pouring down on you for, I'm gonna say, about 7 hours.
Yeah.
But
Maybe we take a nap and, in turns.
Sure, you can. But roll me stealths, both of you. Just basic stealth, just to see how well you're hidden in these bushes.
I rolled 4 19s on a row. What?
Well, let's hope those 19 continue once you start another fight. Inevitably.
Oh. All right. It's a 14 though because of the armor.
Yeah. So you manage to hide yourselves considerably well. With the rain, does cover your position a little. That does obscure your position a little bit better, and you start seeing the sunlight even fading, and the light of the moons still covered by the clouds because of the storm. But it's night, so what do you wish to do?
Go around the mansion. Sneakily.
Try to find the tail.
The tale, yeah.
The tale. A fairy tale.
The fairy tale, yeah. So, both of you roll stealths as you're trying to sneak around the mansion.
Oops, wrong roll. It's a 9.
Yeah, wrong roll. It's natural 20.
Uh-huh. Both of you are incredibly good at staying in one spot hidden. Not so much when it involves movement. There's a lot of clang, 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 clang from the armor. And Brom, as a bard, you have a problem keeping your voice down.
I'm just moving and touching the strings of the lute as I move.
Yes.
Just ring.
Yes. And as you are starting to go around, you do hear a voice coming from it. Oi! Who goes there?
No one?
Yeah.
You turn around and you do see there's 3 guards, armors with spears. They're looking right at you. Oi! What's your business here?
We have a package for Mr. Tail.
For Lord Tail.
Lord Tail, yeah. Some weird mumbo jumbo alchemist stuff from the other side of the sea.
Not so weird, mumbo jumbo. I travel the sea with my great potions of vigor to ensure that Mr. Tail receives them.
I'm merely an escort, so if you want to know more about the product, talk to my friend Julius. He's the best alchemist in the other side of the sea.
Well, I would find it that alchemist barely touches what I do. I make potions for everything. This single potion
shut up.
can heal everything.
And he points his spear at you. It's a weird time for delivery. We weren't expecting anything either.
Well, our boat found some weird tempest on the sea. We got delayed.
And
we were supposed to deliver this during the afternoon, but this is the best we could do.
One of the things my potion fixes is power. You know, down there. Got it?
He calls it the lift me up potion.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Tail wouldn't want those rumors to go around.
Especially now that he's engaged, huh?
Both of you know. Edward, roll me deception with advantage.
Oh, that advantage.
Yeah. They look at each other and go, all right, give it here. We'll deliver it.
No, see, if Lord Tail would receive this from you, then he would be suspicious.
We're just handing it over.
It's okay, Julius.
Not even here.
Oh, I assume he's on his beloved's house, maybe.
We don't know. We just know we left yesterday.
Well, of course.
Give it here.
Here you go. And I give him one of the unfinished potions.
Okay. He looks at it and... all right.
Be careful, don't break it.
Oh, we'll make sure he gets it. Move along now.
right?
They keep walking.
Actually, it has been this exhausting journey. Would you mind if we spend the night here? We would even take the stables. We're just so tired.
I'm gonna have to ask the steward for that.
Please do.
He just grumbles, "Wait here," and starts walking while the other two keep watch on you. And actually, the other two go, "Come by the gate then."
All right.
They escort you to the gate. The guy goes inside, and then after a few moments, he comes out with a dwarf, actually. No beard, but a rather good-looking mustache, blonde hair, dressed rather finely, and he looks at Brom and says, "Hello," in Dwarvish.
Good evening, in Dwarvish. It is nice to see one of us, another dwarf around here.
And he looks at you, huh? Then looks towards Edward. I hear you came with a delivery, an unexpected delivery.
Yes, unexpected for you, maybe, but Lord Tail has been expecting this for quite some time now.
It is quite peculiar that he didn't inform me.
As I told your colleagues, this potion's effects are rather personal, very, very private effects.
Well, if you wish to stay here, we don't really allow people to stay in the house without the master's approval, but we might be able to let you stay in the stables.
Would it be possible to get the master's approval? Or even try to?
He is not at present within the premises.
Oh, that's a shame. Would like to shake his hand. You know, he saved my business.
Quite.
Well,
He's
time ago.
completely uninterested by what you're saying. Quite.
Yeah.
Show them to the stables.
Do you know where I can find him?
If he's at the city, we can go back and talk to him. I mean, we would like to know if he wants us to make another batch of the potion.
Maybe tomorrow, but, you know, it would be good to get in touch with.
The master of the house is where he pleases, and I was not informed of his location. Now, you'll excuse me, I do have a dinner to return to.
Well, thank you for letting us stay at the stables then.
Turns around and leaves. One of the guards points. Come with me, and he takes you to the stables. There's a few piles of hay for you to stay in.
Great. I'm afraid they left the continent, bro.
But my question, why did you insist for us to stay here if he is not here?
He might arrive. No?
Maybe. But if he arrives now, he will know that there's a dwarf and a man in full armor waiting for him.
Huh.
He'll be prepared. And it might, have some suspicion that it's us.
Oh, I fucked up so much wrong. That was a big fuck up. Ooh.
We can just, since we're staying here, I don't know, try to find out something weird on the estates.
Yeah. But how? We know there are guards around. What if we check that building with the smoking? I mean, it's probably just where they make the wine, but could there be more to it?
Maybe a secret cellar? I don't know.
All right.
Also,
Anything?
this is probably where they keep your sword and my loot, since he was the one that got them.
Nah. I mean, that sword is magical. He probably carries it around.
Maybe.
Your loot, on the other hand, it might still be here.
If it is, it does have the ability to cast an invisibility spell, which would be quite useful right now.
Oh, yeah, very much.
We could just burn the rice fields and go our way, yeah?
Oh, that would be so
Evil, I
delightful.
know.
No, delight.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I
What was
have that spell.
Burning
Remember?
the what?
The what?
Huh?
The guy's still here. Now we have to kill him.
We were talking about that time at Julius burned the rice that he was trying to make. Yeah,
All right.
fun
When he leaves.
story.
I'm kidding. Go on.
Tomorrow I will cast that magic that I used. Remember when we were following the wood elf that can locate objects?
Oh,
I'll do it on your loot to see if it's around.
I don't have to. We could use that to find the Lord, maybe. Doesn't.
Oh yeah, even better.
I mean, do you remember anything distinctive he was wearing? Maybe a ring, a signet ring, or a necklace, something like that.
The pin. He had a pin.
The old man had a pin.
The old man had a pin.
We could try to find it.
Good. We could try to find the old man. Yeah?
Check if he's still dead.
He's not dead. Yeah.
He's not, but yeah.
All right.
No, I don't remember anything specific that dirtbag was wearing.
Roll me intelligence, Edward. Because you're the one casting the spell, so you need to be the one to remember.
Yeah, but I'm not guessing it right now, by the way. Because it's not prepared.
See, yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to see if you remember anything specific. I mean, he did have some rings, but none of them really pop out at you, so it might be, the spell might not work.
Okay, yeah. But the sword could also be a good guess.
Possibly.
If he's carrying it.
I bet he would be carrying it, but yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want?
Sorry, continue.
Do you wanna go around the state, try to find something, or should we just stay here for now?
Maybe check that smoking building.
All right. I will have to, keep ourselves to the shadows. Try not to be seen.
Yes.
All right.
We're great at it.
You start heading towards the doors of the stables, and you do hear talking from the other side. Like the two guards are right outside.
How about some magic?
Do you have magic?
Oh, yes, I do. Just wait a second. I'm gonna try to use sleep at 3rd level.
Oh,
Okay.
that's beautiful.
Roll that sleep as you open the door crack. You open the door
That's
crack.
a big sleep.
And the two guards are like, yeah, so last night I took my... They just crumble to the floor.
Wonderful.
Okay, coast is clear. Let's go.
Okay. So you open the door, exit, go step over the two bodies, and well, roll stealth.
What's up with the 19s today? Jesus.
Not complaining.
Yeah. You start heading around the house and start heading towards the building with the smoke. And as you get there, you reach the doors, manage to avoid most of the guards. The rain does help, and you grab the doors, and they are locked.
I don't suppose you have any magic to open locked doors.
I actually do, but it would make quite a huge noise. I'll try to pick them with my thieves' tools.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Roll thieves' tools. You have proficiency,
Nope.
so
So it's just dexterity?
just dexterity. Yes.
Since I have that bard skill, that means I have half proficiency even to this, right?
If you have yes, if you don't have proficiency with, so it's a skill check, so you do have add half proficiency. Is that a -4?
No.
Oh, it's a +4. Yeah, okay. My eyes. I'm old, you know.
You're
I'm an old
not
Yeah.
that
man
old.
now. You're trying to pick the lock, and you're not really proficient with it, and you're trying to fiddle with it, and it's not really working. And then you hear shouting, "Oi! Come over here!" And you hear guards just stomping in the direction of the stables. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Good place to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do hope you enjoyed tonight's session.
Yeah, but Lils, I'm sorry, I didn't think about when I was insisting
Yeah,
to
it's
say
cool.
that was such a bad move, man.
It's just like we could pretend to go away and stay nearby watching or something like that.
Yeah. Well.
Well, it is what it is. Well, now you are inside the compound. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yay.
So good stuff might happen. Might not happen. We'll see next session. And
We shall see.
we shall see. And I know we don't have anyone else in the stream watching us now. We did have, I think, maximum of like 11 or 12 people watching at one point.
Yeah,
It was
11,
like
12
the first 5 minutes or something before we
at the
had a
beginning.
Yeah,
tech
you know, where I was fucking up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nobody was.
I think if we did that for 3 hours, people would watch.
Maybe that's possible. That is quite possible. But
just to know the suspense to know if we could solve the problems, the technical issues of the sound or not.
yeah, just
Yeah.
laughing a bit. But
Yeah.
well, I think well, this is a good time to stop. And thank you two for being such wonderful players. Love you guys
Oh,
very
thank-
much.
Thank you for being a wonderful DM.
Aw.
Get
Go
a
on,
room,
go on.
guys. Seriously. Come
And
on.
well, next week we can continue on with the thrilling adventures of Julius and Brim.
And Brim.
Brave and Bromstone.
Brimstone. God damn it! God damn it, guys. All right, so I'm gonna raid a streamer that I really like. Halcyon
Who?
Light. She's super sweet.
Alright.
So yeah, just gonna
There are
raid her.
5 people watching now.
There are 5 people watching. Well,
Well, see ya, guys.
See ya. It's over.
well, you can always watch the VODs.
Yeah.
Which,
Yes.
honestly, and I'm also gonna post this on YouTube. So,
Mm-hmm.
assuming it recorded well, but well, us 3 at least, we can go to Halsey's raid. She's super sweet. I love her to bits. So, thanks for the session, guys.
I don't know this streamer, but I like the streams that you have suggested so far.
Yeah, she's nice. She's really nice. So, thanks for the session, and I'm gonna end the stream now. And good night.
Right.
Good
See ya.
night.